If you understand it with your mind, if you accept it with your heart, and if you apply it with your action, you will feel it, you will live it, you will become it. Behind how your mind works. Friends, by now you must have a solid idea of the monster power your subconscious mind holds. Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. How's everyone doing? I truly hope you are blessed, healthy, and chasing greatness every single day. Today's video, listen carefully, could very well be a turning point in your life. Not because I say so, but because what we are about to dive into has the power to reshape everything you believe about yourself, your future, and your destiny. This is not just a book summary. This is a philosophy, a living, breathing idea, a revolution for anyone who's ready to break free from their limits and step into a life of true power and purpose. If you understand it with your mind, if you accept it with your heart, and if you apply it with your actions, then believe me, you will witness a transformation in your life. Today, we are talking about the power of your subconscious mind, a life changing masterpiece by Dr. Joseph Murphy. And let me tell you, this is not one of those feel good, sprinkle some motivation, and move on books. No, my friends. Dr. Murphy gets into the science, the spirituality, and the practical truth behind how your mind works and how can you command it to serve you. Although this gem was written way back in the 1960s, the wisdom inside it is eternal. In fact, in a world more distracted and anxious than ever, its message even more vital today. It shows you step by step how by simply changing the program running in your subconscious, you can unlock success, joy, health, peace, and everything you ever desired. If you are someone who feels deep down that there's more to life than what you are currently living, if you have ever felt trapped by your own doubts, fears, or invisible walls, then stay with me because today you could find the key that unlocks the next chapter of your life. But hey, if you are new here, take a second right now, smash that subscribe button and join a community that's all about growth, positivity, and real transformation. Imagine your mind as a gigantic iceberg. You only see about 10% of it floating above the surface. That's your conscious mind, the part that reasons, plans, decides. But beneath the surface, hidden from view, lies the remaining 90%, your subconscious mind. And that, my friend, is where the real power lives. That's the engine room of your entire life. That's where dreams are built or destroyed. That's where you either rise or remain stuck. And today we are going to explore how to awaken that hidden giant inside you. This is the place where your deepest faith resides, where your habits are hidden, your desires, your fears, your hopes, your beliefs, everything lives here. And this is what makes or breaks your entire life. Know the big question. If this subconscious mind is the real architect of our lives, how do we control it? How do we make it work for us instead of against us? Because let me tell you, if it runs wild, unchecked, it can turn your life completely upside down. So the real art, the real mastery is learning how to tame it, train it, and make it your most powerful ally. He says your subconscious mind doesn't reason, it doesn't argue, it doesn't judge whether something is good or bad, right or wrong. It simply accepts whatever you feed it, whatever you plant in it. Fear, failure, doubt, or confidence, hopes, and success. It silently absorbs it all and then starts working relentlessly to make it real in your life. And once it accepts it as reality, it sends signals throughout your body, aligning your actions, your behaviors, even your instincts, pushing you toward making that reality manifest in your world. In simple words, if you keep telling yourself, I'm a failure, nothing good ever happens to me. I have terrible luck. Then, with all due respect, you are programming yourself for defeat. But if you just shift your words, your thoughts, your emotions even slightly and start saying, I'm destined for success. My life is about to transform. I can achieve whatever I set my minds to. Then guess what? Your subconscious mind will accept that too and will start opening doors, paths, and opportunities for you that you could not even imagine before. And here Dr. Murphy shares that golden line. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Whatever seed you plant, it will grow. Think about it. Your subconscious is just like a piece of land. If you plant seeds of fear, doubt, hate, or failure, that's exactly what will sprout. But if you plant seeds of love, hope, faith, and success, then those are the fruits you will harvest. And friends, the choice of what you plant and what you grow is yours and yours alone. Friends, do you remember the first time you tried to ride a bicycle? At the beginning, every single pedal stroke needed your full intense focus. You had to balance yourself with serious mental effort. And let's be honest, many of us fell more times than we can count. But as you kept practicing, something magical happened. It became easier. It became smoother. At first, your conscious mind, your active thinking mind, has to learn something new. But with repetition, with practice, it sinks deep into the subconscious. And once it's there, it becomes second nature. Want another brilliant example? Think about the way you reach your home. You could be talking on the phone, scrolling through your musical playlist, chatting with someone besides you, yet somehow, without even thinking, you end up standing right in front of your door. Have you ever wondered how? It's because the path, the directions, the timing, it's all been coded deep into your subconscious through repetition. Your conscious mind could be busy with anything, but your subconscious is driving you safely home. Friends, by now you must have a solid idea of the monster power your subconscious mind holds. And maybe you are already asking yourself, okay, but how do I train it? How do I program it to lead me toward greatness, not chaos? Brilliant question. And that's exactly what we are diving into next. You see, there are certain timeless principles, and the very first one is affirmations. Yes, affirmations. Those positive self talk statements that some people laugh at and say, oh, come on, that's just childish stuff. And no, friends, we arrive at the second golden principle, visualization. Yes, the art of dreaming with your eyes closed. Dr. Murphy says, if you can imagine it, you can have it. Meaning, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. If every single day you close your eyes and not just think but feel your success, your subconscious begins to believe it's real. It begins to move your body into actions that align with that dream. And suddenly it feels like the entire universe is moving pieces into place to help you. Sounds like a movie, right? But it's not fantasy. It's pure, powerful truth. This is exactly how the famous law of attraction works. No, friends, moving forward, the third principle, perhaps the most crucial of all, is faith. Dr. Murphy again reminds us believe it with all your heart, and it shall be done unto you. When you chase a dream with total unshakable faith, it has no choice but to find its way to you. Whatever you constantly feel, whatever you passionately visualize, that's, my friend, eventually shows up in your life. Dr. Murphy gives a beautiful warning. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between good or bad. It just accepts what you feed it. If you harbor hatred, jealousy, anger, you are not harming others. You are poisoning yourself. So bless people. Love freely. Pray for goodness. Because whatever energy you send out returns right back to you. And no, friends, before we end, here are few quick golden tips to train your subconscious like a champion. Tip number one, before you sleep. Think only positive thoughts because during sleep, your subconscious digests everything you last fed it. Tip number two, the moment you wake up, say thank you. Gratitude is the fastest way to amplify your blessings. Tip number three, think good for others because the vibes you send out become life you live. Tip number four, never doubt yourself. Even if the whole world says no, you stand tall and say yes to yourself. And finally, friends, I leave you with this thought. This book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, is not just meant to be read. Practice it, test it, apply it, and watch how your entire life begins to glow from within. Because what's inside you is what shines outside you. If there's light within, no darkness can survive outside. Now, before I go, tell me in the comments what was your biggest takeaway from today's session, today's video. Don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and of course, subscribe to MAKclub for more wisdom, more growth, and more light. And always remember, your mind can be your worst enemy or your greatest friend. The choice is yours. Until next time, stay powerful, stay blessed. Khuda Hafiz.